After college, I got my first job, and HR confidently told me, "Don't worry, ESI will take care of everything." At the time, I didn't know that ESI doesn't take care of things, it tests your endurance. One morning, I suddenly fell sick. High fever, body aches, my entire system completely shut down. My manager said, "Go to the ESI dispensary. Treatment is free." The word free gave me hope. I genuinely believed the universe was finally on my side. I reached the ESI office at 7 a.m. outside the gate. About 50 people were already standing in line, like food rations were being distributed. The guard looked at me and asked, "Do you have the form?" I said no. He replied, "Then stand in the line." The moment I joined, I realized this wasn't a line, it was a maze. One window for forms, another for stamps. The officer needed for signatures was on lunch break, and the photocopy shop was 2 streets away. I filled out my first form. The clerk glanced at it and said without looking up, "Attach a photo." I asked, "Where do I get a photo?" He replied, "Outside." I went outside, got a photo clicked, and came back only to find my place in line had completely vanished. So I joined the line again. By now, my fever had company, frustration. At the next counter, the clerk said, "Your ESI number is wrong." I said, "HR gave it to me." He replied, "HR is not God." Then an uncle appeared, a man who looked like he had been living inside the ESI office since 2003. He guided me like a survival expert. First get the medical slip, then the doctor, then the stamp, then the signature, then the doctor again. Outside the doctor's room, the crowd was so big it looked like free iPhones were being handed out. When my turn finally came, the doctor glanced at me, didn't even let me finish explaining, and wrote one word. Paracetamol. I tried to say, "Sir, along with fever I'm also dizzy." Next, the doctor shouted. I went back.